Hi, today I'm going to teach you a little bit about inelastic collisions and momentum. So say we have two toy cars, each with a mass of 2 kilograms, but they're traveling in opposite directions. The car traveling to the right is traveling 5 meters per second, and the car traveling to the left is traveling 2 meters per second. So first thing to do is to draw a diagram of what's going on. So we have our two cars, and we can make some arrows representing the speed that they're traveling at. So one is going 5 meters per second to the right, the other 2 meters per second to the left. So what direction will the cars travel after they collide? So think about that for a second. And I'm going to load a little simulation to show what could happen. So remembering our values here, we have 2 kilograms for both cars. I'm just going to move the cars a little further apart in the simulation. And we got to enter their velocities. So car 1 had a velocity of 5 going to the right. Car 2 had a velocity of 2. Notice that that is also going to the right. We don't want that. We want that to go to the left, so we have to make it negative. Okay, so what's going to happen when I play the simulation? So they play, boom, they bounce off each other. Okay, that would be for an elastic collision. Now, what we're dealing with when our cars collide is an inelastic collision, which basically means the cars are going to stick together. So now let's see what happens when I play the simulation. Boom, they stick together and they move to the right. All right, you'll also notice here that their velocity has changed and they have a new momentum. So let's go back to the presentation here. Okay, so what is the total momentum of the vehicles after they collide? So the formula for momentum is P, which represents momentum, is equal to mass times speed, or mass times velocity. So we can calculate the momentum for each car separately. So the momentum of the car going to the right is going to be 2 kilograms times 5 meters per second, while the momentum of the car going to the left is going to be 2 kilograms times 2 meters per second. Now notice the one to the right, we get a positive value of 10 kilogram meters per second, and the one traveling to the left, we get a negative value of 4 kilograms meters per second. So how do we figure out the total momentum after they collide? Well, we just need to add those two numbers together. So if we go 10 plus negative 4, we're going to end up with a total of 6 kilogram meters per second to the right. Okay, another question you might get asked is, how fast are they going after the collision? So if they collide and lock together, what is their velocity after the collision? So to do this, we're going to combine their masses. So they hit and they stuck together, so now they've made a new mass, which is just equal to their two masses added together. So it would be a total of 4 kilograms. We also need to rearrange that formula to solve for speed. So we need to solve for the letter v, so to do that we need to divide m out of both sides of the equation. So we're going to end up with v equals p divided by m. So remember, our total momentum was 6 and our total mass was 4. So if we take p divided by m, we get 6 divided by 4, which is equal to 1.5 meters per second. So your answer is going to be 1.50 meters per second to the right. Hopefully that was helpful. Thanks for watching.